Welcome to the Spotlight. Welcome to the greatest show you always love. You see, from us, we are so happy that anytime we come your way, you are willing and ready to be up and then watch our videos. Thank you to all those who are subscribing to our page. Of course, you are indeed doing the best for us with respect to our 1K by the end of July. We thank you so much. But for those who have not subscribed, please do that for us. Do that for us. We thank you so much. And for your comments as well, thank you for all the comments you have been sharing with us. We are so grateful. And we love you for that. We love you for that. Now, what's our spotlight for today? Hey, today, I have some and there. So, okay, say, you remember when we were doing the profiling of the MPP presidential aspirants, we mentioned that Boakye Agyarko said something that when the dust settles, he will come out and say something. Hey, Asamnaba. Now, the revelation has come. And that's why we are here to give you an update on that story. Because we made mention, we said it, that immediately he mentions that when the dust settles, we will come and report back to you. That is why we are here today. Now, Boakye Agyarko, a presidential aspirant of the MPP, yes, he granted an interview. And before I tell you the interview, if you have not subscribed to our page, please subscribe to our page and like this video as well. Thank you. What's our spotlight for today? It's about Boakye Agyarko. You have heard of the name before. Formerly, he was the energy minister from the beginning of President Akuffo-Addo's regime from 2017, 2018, 2019, and then 2020. You won Ukonza. You won Sana year to Kate. Show. Hey, everybody was marveled as to what is happening to this man? This man, he was telling everybody he was working with a bank in the US and blah blah blah. You know, man of flexio. Hey, Charlie, Boakye Agyarko or flexio off. Okay, so now on my kind of vibe and obia ginidi. But by the time I ever to Abafo from in 2020, he has been sacked, and it was a whole rumor. Then on the TV, say President Akuffo-Addo was saying that some document was brought to him, and then he signed without reading the detail, and thus he was misled. Hey, the president he has been misled by his own subordinates. This is really a topical issue. Now, today, the spotlight will authoritatively tell you, our discerning viewers, that what made President Akuffo-Addo says, or better still, said then that he was misled, has come out. The cat has been brought out of the bag. Now, this is it. It is a news item which was contained by Asanteman FM. And I have the information here. I want to read it to you. Boakye Agyarko's bombshell. Gabby Otchere-Darko accused of renegotiating Ameri deal during Akuffo-Addo's first term. That is the banner headline. Now, let me give you the bottom headlines. One, he said, former energy minister Boakye Agyarko has claimed MPP stalwart Gabby Otchere-Darko interfered in the controversial Ameri deal. That is the first bulletin. I'll come and explain to you. Now, number two, said Agyarko accused Otchere-Darko of renegotiating the Ameri deal on the blind side of the mandated committee. I'll come and tell you who were part of the committee. So stay tuned. Just be part of us. In the next 10 minutes, this video will come to an end. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. He said the former energy minister said Akuffo-Addo was aware of Otchere-Darko's alleged interference in the renegotiation. Now, this is the beauty of the story. Listen, Boakye Agyarko, a New Patriotic Party flag bearer aspirant, has accused Gabby Otchere-Darko of interfering in the controversial Ameri Power plant deal during President Akuffo-Addo's first term. When he was a Minister of Energy, Agyarko said Otchere-Darko renegotiated the deal without the consent of the responsible committee. Now, I told you I'll come and explain something to you. Now, here is the case. Remember during the time Anagana, President Mills at the emergency power plant Ghana. Now, that power plant, the idea President Mills no more say you could $570 million Now, the end build, operate, and transfer. You can BOT in terms of economics and business. You patch say, Uncle build that the Kudiano. Omaba by operate. No, I'm watching Ghana for. They will teach Ghanaians how to operate it, and after the expiry of the contract, they will go and Ghana will own it. So, in other words, at the end of the bar, after paying 570 million, 5 years, at the end of the property of the government of Ghana. That is what President Mahama or and the buy. But the buy in kind of chop womb, oh yeah, chop corruption womb and some bebree and of course. Now, after NDC exited and Akuffo-Addo government buy no, be share power badge and say a year juma. You've been hearing say of late, say every year be a 1 billion, and once I'm making tea. I want you to listen to it very well. Now, during that time, the president set up a committee. The committee, the chairman was lawyer Addison, or lawyer Addison. He was the President Akuffo-Addo's lawyer during the 2012 election, a petition in the Supreme Court. Papa, the more dukakra, and him on Wabebre, your friend of lawyer Addison. Or no, and this committee, he was chairing that committee. And that committee, involved the Minister of Energy. Now, the truth must be told that Gabby Otchere-Darko was not part of the committee. Gabby, himself, no de facto prime minister of Ghana, on only post to be able to make ministry. And this committee, a deal, send a deal, better for Ghana because, say to me, you super badge for 5 years, Ghana for there. Instead of renegotiation, not knowing say Otchere-Darko let me continue with the statement. I think the statement will make you understand. I'll read this. He said, Agyarko told Kumasi-based Asanteman FM that he confronted Otchere-Darko, but was told the president was aware of what was happening and how any the cracks of this video. The president was aware that Otchere-Darko was doing renegotiation. Now, so later now, somebody backfire and the president to say, I was misled. So President Akuffo-Addo, no wonder this man said that when the dust settles, I will speak my side of the story. After what I say, this is the main reason why Agyarko was saying that CECILIA the men can want some. Nemum say a dust no. He says remember the can't some and they want some. So listen, he said, according to the former minister, he was traveling to Houston, USA, when Otchere-Darko called him about the document he wanted to check. Let's just say the man had a hint of what Otchere-Darko was trying to do. So he called him for that. Now he said, when he settled to check the document later on, Agyarko said he realized Otchere-Darko had contracted a law firm to complete negotiations around the Ameri deal and extended the contract to 20 years. So now let me break it down for you to understand. We'll have video now also so that you appreciate the work we are doing. Now listen, the original deal was for 5 years, and after 5 years, the power badge in the Ghana for dia. So they say they are called Aboazi. It's like a yedia. But because of chop, corruption, and Otchere-Darko, according to Agyarko, or say, Okoye Ekofa, a law firm, an international law firm, on your Dubai, Ekoye renegotiation. And at the end, instead of say 5 years, no more extending it to 20 years, which means they added 15 more years to the original 5 years. And again, assigned Chia an additional $590 million. So, momentarily, so we Kaipa during those times, almost say, even President Mahama the time at the end 5 years from Mutua 570. Yeah, there are no 15 years, here 590. Did you hear that? Yes, it happened. Yes, in Ghana. It happened that everybody was even marveled that, and I just say, President Mahama, omoye chop, omoye corrupt, will deal no more. But this is a revelation. It wasn't that to be. Because in President Mahama, the year, after 5 years, this deal, this power badge was supposed to be for Ghana, a property of the government of Ghana. But Papa no huya no na wire renegotiation we atwade no akọ 20 years. Now listen, he said I asked him, Agyarko was asking Gabby Otchere-Darko. I asked him what authority he had to do that. Obisan say, hey, who born you by mistake? I didn't know yes, I didn't know. I say, I am a minister and the cabinet has given me instructions. His response was that, what makes you think your boss, wait. I say, what makes you think your boss doesn't know about this? Now I'm breaking it down. Wait. Agyarko bisa Otchere-Darko. Tiedin ye erami me rapanka me Agyarko nam de afrafra. But Agyarko obisa Gabby Otchere-Darko say, debe tumi na wo na me minister. Debe tumi na wo a obetumi afa nya cabinet kwa kasa me koye echi na wakoye na wo pay. Otchere-Darko bisa Agyarko say, one e ka kire say wo boss no, one na boss, the boss Akuffo-Addo president. Wo boss no enim nyameye. To it, the president knew exactly what Gabby Otchere-Darko was doing. So, the president had given a go-ahead, even though the cabinet, which the president is the chairman, had approved that what they should only do for whatever period President Mahama had negotiated. And no, and a dust and a settle, and a cat near free, and then they all can say. So, chop, no, starting yache. He maintained that the cabinet instructions were all being violated by Otchere-Darko. Hey, your cabinet can't na late. So you see, Agyarko wanted every Ghanaian to understand one thing, that nene kosu nyina no clandestinely, and yet say obi ni tumi, but obi actually say obi o tumi chi obi. That is Gabby Otchere-Darko will to me even when you are a minister. Into your minister crowd, no between about say deal no or between you be from or no babaji deal na kwakwaye. So Agyarko is trying to say that nya Otchere-Darko no opposite ye nyina say or no to me, regardless of who portfolio or ministry between abaji document no kwakwaye. Says ska wo mu kwa also deep kwa na no babaye. And that has been happening continuously since this government came to power. So this one, I'm gonna make Boakye Agyarko and Oka. I'll say he further complained to the president, who acknowledged the concern but did not reject the New Deal. Till he complained to the president acknowledged, but president and can't say so they accepted and continued. Now, this is the reaction from the minority. The minority leader, deputy minority leader, Ameri Power, he said something. He said, the comments by the former minister were jaw-dropping. He said in a statement, Boa said, this was evidence of the corruption by the President Akuffo-Addo's regime. Mr. Agyarko all but confirmed in the said interview that this crude arrangement was led by President Akuffo-Addo's nephew, Gabby Otchere-Darko, with the express approval of the president himself, who was not pleased with the energy minister at that time and because he failed to cooperate with the chop deal. That is it. And I was to me, I'm chop into a crime of fast for me with so that I'll be free. Now, this is exactly the update to the profiling earlier for all the presidential aspirants. They can't obian some say we didn't care. This are we ne fata no, we ne bata no, and all that. This is an updated story. If I've not watched that video, please go and watch that profiling video, and you will really understand how this video has been situated. Now, that is it, and that's your spotlight for today. If you have not subscribed, please do that. So just press the subscription button and be part of the show. Like our page as well. Until we come your way again another time with more updates to our videos. Hey, bye, and bye.